were you approached about Shifting Gears and also Dynasty too, because that's another popular one. So what was your audition process like for both?
Both of them were self-tapes because we are in the era of self-tapes now when it comes to theatrical auditions, which I am totally okay with. I do love a good self-tape. And Shifting Gears, it's funny 'cause I've got great stories behind most of the bookings. Shifting Gears was one of these that as an artist, as an actor, I read the breakdown of who Frankie was, and I had all these preconceived stereotype notions in my mind of what I could do to maybe bring the character that I thought they wanted to life. And none of that felt right. And I was like, you know what? Forget this. I'm just going to do me. And I literally put on a pair of overalls and I put a bandana in my hair and I had fun with it. And I brought myself to the role and I literally did, I think, one or two takes at the most. And that was it. And I was like, this is me. Like, it is what it is. And I sent it and weeks went by and I got a call that I was in the mix. And then I got a call that I booked it and I freaked out. I completely went into like, is this real? Is this a dream? Like, wait a minute. When what a full circle like artist moment. Like throw all the rules out the window, be yourself, and then bullseye. Ta-da, you get the job. Like, wow. It's very cool.
That's a dream
Very
come
cool.
true. And you mentioned working with the Tim Allen. I
Yeah.
mean, he's so iconic. And Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls, one of my other favorite actresses. So what was it like working with them?
Amazing, amazing. Kat is a sitcom darling and just so sweet. Everybody is just so kind, you know? It's like a big family, which I do enjoy. That's nice, especially when you're around people of such fame and caliber, like a Kat Dennings or Sean William Scott or Tim Allen or Jenna Elfman or, all of these guys. And they're so humble and just so real. It just feels like you're hanging out with fellow artists. Um, it was really cool. Like I said, you learn a lot about people's individualistic styles and how they approach their characters and their roles and the scenes and the work that they do. So for me, I feel like I'm a lifelong student that's always just kind of watching and observing. No matter how far I get in my career, there's always somebody on that set that's been doing it longer than you have and that you can learn from. So I've done a lot of that.